Hi, just in time. Now, this is not a political show. We're not here to talk about politics. Today was a crazy day, but I think one thing we can all, as Americans, come together and agree is that this look is fucking hilarious. It is objectively funny. The only debate we will be having in the chat today is who wore it better, me or that other guy. I know there's a lot of discussion about where he's from and what side he's on. We don't care about that here. The only thing we care about is who wore it better. I think me. These are real horns. He's got some plastic bullshit going on. All right, I do have some orders to ship. This is going to be hard because horns are hard to balance on your head. Armani Exchange belt buckle came out of my Goodwill belt buckle buy. Thank you, East Kentucky Picker. I feel like, we're the one thing that shouldn't divide us is that things are funny. And this outfit is ridiculous. And the fact that somebody in Washington, D.C. woke up this morning, and supposedly he's from the Bay Area, which means he brought the stuff with him on an airplane. So he was like planned it ahead. You know what's going to be good when I go to that protest? I'm going to wear a big fur thing on my head with horns and drape myself in American flag because America. Tommy's probably asleep. So how was everyone's day? So this Armani Exchange belt buckle is going out for $14.95. Free shipping. I need to tighten these zip ties. What's going on, Redbeard Treasures and Carl the Lazy Reseller? Today we're debating in the chat who wore it better, me or the guy in DC. That poster is going to get you stabbed. What poster? Get attacked by a buffalo once. Shame on buffalo. Get attacked by a buffalo twice. You won't be fooled again. I am going to get a horn in that picture. Oh, probably. My art is cheap and ever changing. So that would only add to the allure, especially if I got it on video. Then I could like auction it off in a future broadcast. So you sold your bike plate. Nice. How much it go for? $100. Yeah. Nice. I had a feeling that thing was going to go well because the Alamo, anything Texas right now, I found like with postcards, anything like San Antonio area especially seems to be doing really well. This is going to be difficult to do. I'm going to try to go as long as I can shipping with these ridiculous horns on my head. Yeah, that was kind of a crazy day, but seeing this guy kind of made it all worthwhile. His wife said he could only spend $100. Hey, you know, I feel like that's pretty good. I only got like what, 77 did I say for that one I had from Nantucket? I once had a bike plate from Nantucket. Something. There is a joke in there somewhere. All right. Five ounces. Oh, so the Polaroid camera sale, they did not get back to me. So what I did, they were only in Idaho. So his shipping was cheap on it. So I just mailed him the camera and sent him a message that said, hey, I never heard back from you. I did message you on eBay. So, you know, there is an issue with the camera. It might still work. So I'm just sending it to you. And then I'm also sending you a full refund, which I did. So he got the camera and a refund, and it's closed. I'm in Bremerton, Washington, just in time flipping. And for people just joining the chat, we are not here to talk politics. The only debate we're going to allow is who wore it better, me or the other guy. The other guy didn't try to ship his eBay orders wearing it. All right, what else we got here? I have no range of motion in my upper body. That's an issue. Okay. I got a 45 RPM record. This is Manfred Mann, Doo-Wah Diddy. Everyone probably knows this song. It needs a new sleeve, so I'm going to give it to him. Ah. Hi, Tracy. Thank you. Yeah. Pretty much just look at any of the pictures of the protests that happened today. And there's one very standout that you kind of can't miss. Hi, new people. I'm not seeing you guys come in. Gossip gay. All right. Do do do. Hello, all the new people. Let's see here. Who do I want to give wrenches to? Yeah, I know. Thank you, Doomsday Prepper. I'm working on it. I forget how to do it right now. Why is this not letting me do that? Hey, StreamYard people, remind me how I rent someone. I do that through YouTube, right? That's why. I do that through YouTube, right? That's why. Sorry, it's going to lag for a second while I hand out wrenches. Okay. Oh, yep. You too. You get one. All right. Out of YouTube. There we go. Hey, Thrifty. We're not talking politics. The only debate we're allowing is who wore it better, me or the guy in DC. I welcome your thoughts and your honest opinions. With all that happened today, that is stuff that can divide us. I think we can all objectively come together and say that the outfit is objectively hilarious. Yes, Thrifty Lobster. Did you watch any of the news today? Yeah, let's give me 1 second here. We'll see if we can pull it up. There he is. I'm going to try to share this with you. Share screen. Okay. Share screen. All right. There's the guy. I mean, come on. I'm going to go as long as I can, East KY Picker. I'm not saying I'm going to do the whole time. That's going to be really tough. I think I'm America doing America right. This is how it is. This is how you America, right? You know, put those on the back of the truck. They actually go over my bathroom door. I just happen to have all these things lying around today. Yeah, the zip ties were just a matter of necessity. How else am I going to get a fur coat and horns to stick on my head? One thing real quick here. I'm going to drop an invite into the thing. Anybody wants to come in, you are more than much rather. There we go. All right. I actually got 2 things packed with this ridiculous getup already. There's hope yet. Yeah, I had to turn off the news. It was a lot today. All right, what else we got here? Ooh, a book. I can do this. Next up, Stretch and Sew Laundry by Ann Pearson. This was a popular series of like books and do-it-yourself stuff back in the 1960s. The graphics alone are kind of awesome. My printer sounds like an airplane. Really? I guess kinda. It's a Eltron / Zebra 2844. Can you take my comment off the screen? Yes. There we go. Did that work? Yes, it did. Ah. Amber alert. If you're in Spokane, Washington, be on the lookout for a blue Suburban. Sounds like an airplane, blah, blah. All right, we got everyone. Lobster, you want to hop in? All right. Next up, Imperial Ireland fishing knife. Ooh. With sheath. $17.95. Free shipping. A Whiskey Tango Bravo. I don't know what that is. Is that's not, I take it, not a label printer? And there's probably some kind of joke there that I'm not getting. Ah, that'll work. I did look at the Chef Henri. They're beautiful. Most chef knives are really kind of sexy, I think. The ones that are like, there's some of them that are like the Japanese folded steel, like, I have definitely kept my fair share. I've got a fairly good selection of knives in my kitchen. Wow, 4 packages we've managed with this ridiculous getup. I was thinking I might get to like 2, maybe 3 tops. You know, when I was growing up, expensive makes knife handles and sends them to Japan. Nice, that's cool. Knife handles are something that I actually really enjoy refurbishing. It's really easy and the results can be really nice. So when I was growing up, we used to call, this wasn't a nice thing, but we used to call the women who lived in this town, Bremerton, they were called the Bremelos. So it occurs to me that there is a bit of irony me wearing this now. All right. Next up. We've got these little, I do a lot of 3 little Rubbermaid container clip things. I got these 2 mil. Wow, that's really cool to know. I should just take off all the wood handles I find of crappy knives here, or just send the crappy knives to Japan and let them do the work. All right. These here went $11.95. I got a whole box of these for $1, and I sat on them for a year, and then I've sold like 3 or 4 lots of them in the past 2 weeks. I don't know what's going on, but people need these. And that's not it. I didn't know that about mailing wood in Japan. That's interesting. Oh, it's illegal to mail our wood to Japan. That makes sense. Ah. How have you been outdone, Thrifty Lobster? Kitchen knife lot. Yeah, I do a lot of that with the wood handle ones that don't have names on them that I can't really identify. I'll fix them up and then just blot them up. Thanks, thanks, Lobster. Oh man, people keep buying stuff. I need a huge sword. Oh. I do. Not just for this outfit, just in general. Although, there's not much you can do with a huge sword. Historically speaking, if you leave the house with a huge sword, it usually doesn't end well. And I don't really have much need for a huge sword in my house. All right. What's next? Vintage Gillette razor from 1970 something. Nice old TTO plastic handle. What year was this one from? 1973. If you guys don't know, you can date razors, Gillette razors by the bottom. You're not going to be able to see it, but there's a letter and a number on most of them. So you can date it and figure out the model based on the information on here. And they sell pretty well for good money. And you can buy them cheap. You can buy them usually straight off of eBay, which is what I do most of the time. Swords are good for opening junk mail. Probably. If it's not the range of motion that gets me on this one or the balance, it's going to be the heat. This is very warm. That's going out for $19.95 free shipping. Gillette factory in Boston. Yeah, I really like buying and selling Gillettes. Their sell through is awesome. They don't take up any room. It's good, easy money. I usually just like wait till I have like 15 or 20 of them all stacked up, and then I drop them in some OxyClean, get some Barkeeper's Friend, polish them up, and then bust them out. And it's like an easy day of listing like $500 plus of inventory. Okay. Next, so a wood carving tool. I only have one of these left. These are like fancy ones that came from a violin maker who died, and I bought all his violin making stuff. And now I'm selling it on the internet. So this was $28.95. He's $32.95 all in. So you guys, I got a negative feedback today. It was a yeah, this is cool. I love this kind of stuff. Somebody I sent a record to, and I don't know how I didn't notice it even through the photo taking process. It was the wrong record in the sleeve. And I went to go look at my photos, and it was true. And they left me negative feedback because they had emailed me off platform from a social media account that I don't monitor that email. And I never responded because I didn't know there was an issue. And so they left me negative feedback. I looked at the listing and I was like, oops, full refund. Just send them their money back. And then I went to eBay and said, please remove it. But they haven't removed it yet. Yeah, I like odd craft tools. Normally I'm not as into the chromey stuff. I like the I do really like the like old pitted forged steel stuff whenever I can find it. Going to Puerto Rico. Justin, I did already. I responded to their email once I got into that account. Then I sent a feedback request to the buyer, and I sent one to eBay. So hopefully, between one of those things, since I've refunded it, they never opened a return or anything, I think I can get that removed. All right. Next are these things. Shopkins. These came from an eBay store that I'm buying out. How many feedback on the eBay account in the top right corner? Oh, that. How many feedback do I have in that account? A lot. 3306. All right, what am I going to ship this in? It's going to be over a pound. Ah, man. All right, that ain't going to be it. Yeah, I mean, I don't get a lot of negatives. It happens every now and then. I'm not super worried about it. And eBay is pretty good about, since I do free returns on everything, they're pretty good about catching that. Records are one of those things that, you know, because there's collectors and there's grading involved, they can get picky. So I'm just like, whatever. If you don't like my grading, I messed up, just send it back. And this one, if all they had to do was message me through the proper channel, and I would just refunded it immediately anyways. It's a bummer. It sticks in my craw when something like that happens, but ultimately it was my mistake. So will I make ultra sure to double check on every single record I ever list that never happens again, ever again, ever? Probably not. But I feel like it was that I got a little bit going for me, that they messaged me on email and not through the platform. And then they put in their uh, feedback that they emailed me off platform and I didn't respond, which eBay does not really like you to do as a buyer or a seller. So all right, where is it? There it is. Customer paid $8.61 for shipping. And I bought a stupid parcel select label. All right. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. So, Tracy, I thought that if you offer free returns and a return opens and nothing happens, that it should be automatically removed. Is my understanding is how the policy works. If you offer free returns and they don't return it after opening a return, that negative goes away. But that that could, I mean, I could be definitely wrong. I don't know. It's good for your account and the buyer experience for you to have a negative. Weird. All right, you guys, I only have a couple of things left to go. I can't believe that I almost made it to the end, to the whole thing wearing this thing. All right. Next is actually a kind of cool ephemera item. This is from 1875. It's a Aetna Insurance renewal receipt. Oh yeah, Tracy, the eBay response thing is, I don't know. Yeah, like there's more to the story here that I'd really like to make sure that my customers understand. I got a neutral on one, and I basically had to cut it down to something to the effect of every possible avenue to resolve customer issue was exhausted, and then that was it. Crap. How am I going to get to that thing? Nope. Good for buyers so they know they can rip me off. Yeah, it's this, the one that I am most like gets under my skin is when an agent does that thing where they're like, oh, well, you just need to write loss into your business model. And I'm like, I can do that when I'm making the decision of when I take a loss and I don't. Not when you decide. So yeah, taking a loss is part of the business when I decide it is, not you, eBay. So I got this weird receipt from a estate, and the person who collected it actually was kind enough to make 2 high quality photographic copies of this, which I just put that in the listing and I think helped sell it. So I know you guys are all asking, is he going to wear this ridiculous buffalo getup every time he does a shipping video live? The answer is no. Never again. I'm surprised it stayed on this long, to be honest, as well. But I feel like, if a guy was able to wake up this morning in Washington, D.C. and decide that this is what his thing was going to be for the day, then storm the Capitol, run into Senate chambers, sit at Mike Pence's throne in front of the Senate. If he can do all of that in a day, I can surely pull off a simple shipping and what's sold video live on the internet for, an hour or so. I normally would do all this cutting on the floor, but wearing this thing definitely poses some unique obstacles. This extra cardboard is just a stiffener for the Oh yeah. Hit the thumb and stuff. If it's not the heat or the balance, it might be the sharp thing. It's a little hard to do in this getup. That was the worst, most inefficient cutting job, most wasteful cutting job I have ever done. I blame Buffalo Guy. I'm just cutting it right on my scale. This is terrible. I normally don't do this. I'm going to do the rest with scissors. All right, so this is a view on the Allegheny River of the Aluminum Company of America plant. This is like it's a linen postcard. There we go. 1938 postmark. Sent to Tommy Milmean. Get the tunes going. I'm queuing up some stuff that I can get from friends that I know I won't get copyright ding on. The message: I hope you get caught up with your mail. I hope you will excuse me or my writing with pencil while I haven't much homework just now. But other times we have all we can do, but I guess there's no way of getting out of it. From MW and sent to Canada. How many listed items in my account? It peaked up over 10,050 earlier today, and then a bunch of stuff sold. So it's probably just under 10,050. But about 4,000 of those are postcards. About 1,500 of them are records. I'd say around 1,000 of those came from an eBay store that I bought out. So that 1,000 I didn't actually list myself. All right, where's this one at? So this one sold for $11 plus $3.50 shipping. What's that? Oh, what's that? The Anchor store is $300 a month, I want to say. Yeah, 300 a month for 10,000 listings. But they recently upped. Oh, my cat is staring at me like, what the fuck? Yeah, they upped the what you can list in collectibles now. So that's kind of why I decided to go like full bore within the collectibles category, because I can basically like at this point list till my heart is content and never hit my limit. Like the only chance that will ever happen is if I hire somebody. All right. We are down to our last item. This is Springfield, Missouri. The Ben Franklin Hotel. Another linen postcard from around the 1940s. Street view with the cards. People, they would call this like a multi-view. People like to see like the multi-view images. They also like to see the inside of hotel rooms. And a weird thing, and I don't know why it is, if there's a TV that is on inside the hotel room, on like something from the 60s or 70s, and you can actually tell what's on the TV, it can be huge money. So there's a bolo for you. A very weird bolo, but it's bolo nonetheless. No awful writing on this one. This one was never one. Oh, hi, Far North Thrift. No one wrote this one. There is just the printed description of the Ben Franklin Hotel. Sleep in safety and comfort without extravagance. 50 modern steam heated and air cooled outside rooms. Popular priced coffee shop. Easy to reach all the highways. Free parking. 3 minutes to theaters and shopping districts. Rates $125 to $150 single, $2 double. Owned and operated by Mr. and Mrs. C.P. Sauer. And then it says, we stopped here and enjoyed it very much. But it doesn't say who said that. So it is in italics though. So somebody stopped there and enjoyed it very much. Oh, hey, Antifa. Antifa, theme of the day, Anfisa. Yeah, I am trying to. We're not talking politics. I just think that the images today were a little rough on everyone, and in an effort to bring us all together, in one thing that we can all agree on, this is a ridiculous outfit. And the only debate we'll be having is who wore it better, me or the guy who stormed the Senate wearing this. I think I wore it better. Although the one thing that he has that I don't is actual red, white, and blue face paint. All I had was scented markers that were almost dead. So my face actually smells like strawberry and grape. Because I had no face paint and I wasn't going to use permanent marker. All right. This one is going out for $14.75. Plus $3.25 shipping. And if you can believe it, we have made it to the end of the shipping. So if what time is it there? It's not that late. It's 9:11. Oh, it just yeah, it's late there. Okay. Tracy, I know you like the long ones, but this isn't going to be a long one. Unless somebody else has got something to say or wants to hop on with me, this thing's about to end. No one's got anything? Fine with me. I need to wash this stuff off my face. Yeah, hit the thumbs up, everyone. And I'm going to have something a little more edited out again this weekend. And thank you all for coming in. Don't forget to do all those YouTube things that you're supposed to do. This was fun. Be kind to each other. Don't get any big political arguments with people. Stay healthy. Wear a goddamn mask. Wash your hands. Call a loved one if you haven't done it in a while. And you all have a great night. Thanks so much. I get to take this off now. Hooray! And up eBay, yeah.